All right, Darius, welcome to the Daily Show, sponsored by KD Sign Systems in Burlington, Ontario.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, I fucking called it. It's a rumor, but I saw a thing for Avatar 3 that they're going to have fire Na'vi. And I'm like, technically the first one was earth, second one's water. I wonder if he's going for like all the elements.
Yeah, I saw a meme about them saying that, did James Cameron ever see, is James Cameron a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Because he wants to, highlight all the elements and stuff. It was, a funny little joke that I saw. But, yeah.
I always wondered what the difference was between the two of them. Like, I have no idea what The Last Airbender is, whatsoever.
It's literally, about, depending on where you're from in the world, you can practice using an element as magic, for lack of a better word. It's called bending. Okay. You bend the elements to your will. So if you're from this, I don't even know, if you're from Antarctica, you're a water bender. And if you're from Asia, you're an air bender. And if you're from America, you're a fire bender. And essentially the fire benders take over the earth. And the only person that can stop the fire benders, the Fire Nation, is the Avatar. But the Avatar has disappeared for 100 years or something. And then he appears in the first episode. And the whole show is about him learning all the elements. So then when you finally get, it's like a video game, bro. It's you learn all the elements, and then when you get all of the elements, you fight the boss, who's the Fire Lord, and then but it's a great story. It's actually a great story though.
Yeah, that is pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. It was for coming out when we were kids. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, straight up. I still gotta see Avatar 2 though, so
it's so good. It's just fucking long though, especially for theaters, just over 3 hours, but it goes by quick though.
Just over 3.
Yeah, I think it's 3:10.
That's fucked, man.
Yeah.
What? 3
and it doesn't give you an intermission, so if you gotta piss, you're either missing a scene, which sucks because every scene's good, or you're suffering through it.
Yeah, and there's no way, you can't convince me you can't enjoy a movie when you have to piss so bad, real bad. There's no way. Yeah.
I've never there's only one time that I ever kind of suffered to the end, which was I think it was one of the Spideys, and I was with my brother and sister-in-law, and they had already seen it, and I was waiting for the end of the credits, and I had to go so fucking bad, and it was the one where Captain America's so you wondered why you waited so long for something.
Oh my, yeah. That's the first one. That's the first one. Yeah.
That's the only time that I was dying.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that was Far From Home.
Yeah, it was the only time that I was dying to piss, and he's straight up just sorry, but fuck you. There's nothing here. It was bullshit, man.
Yo, actually, that was that made me I remember my dad was laughing, and I was just so pissed because when that came out, I think it was 2017 when it came out.
Yeah, something
a little bit younger. It was 19 or something when it came out. So I was kind of super invested in the MCU. And I was yo, what?
Yeah, you're hoping that it's genuinely gonna show something dope, and then it just hits you with absolute garbage.
Seriously, but then you and then speaking in hindsight, 2020, realizing that they were ramping up for No Way Home, you're kind of
yeah, exactly.
We'll take it. Whatever.
What were they gonna show, really?
Yeah, nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know, Doctor Strange or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, at the most, yeah.
Who knows?
Jeremy Renner is pretty wild, eh?
Dude, that's messed up.
Man. I read that he was trying to help somebody out too. So he's actually doing some hero shit, and then gets fucking crushed by his snowplow. He's recovering though.
Yeah, he blunt force chest trauma. A big reason why he's still alive is because his neighbor is medically trained, and they put him in
his neighbor's a doctor or something.
Yeah, they made a tourniquet for him to hold his shit, basically hold his shit inwards, so it's where it's supposed to be, so he can breathe. I think, because he took a mad fucking force to his chest, so a bone probably popped out or a rib or something. Yeah. So they made some sort of contraption out of MacGyver style to hold his chest in place.
Exactly. Whatever they had at the front door. Fuck. Imagine if he died though. That would have been.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah. But I'm a fan of him, man. Not just because people need to see his stuff that other than playing Hawkeye. In The Town, I think he got an Oscar nomination for that, or he won or something.
I'm not sure.
That's one of my favorite lines ever. He's like, I need your help. We're gonna fuck up some people and you can never ask me about it or whatever. And then he's like, whose car are we taking?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I love that
That's
line.
a great
It's one
scene.
of my favorites.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
Renner,
Yeah.
Oscar.
Or it might have been. I know. I think he might have gotten nominated for Hurt Locker actually. Yeah, nominated for 2.
Yeah, best
The
supporting. I
Town
think it's
and
for The
Hurt
Town
Locker.
and Hurt Locker. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Did he win? No.
No, just nominated for both of them.
Yeah, that sucks. You're not Daniel Day-Lewis, bro.
Daniel Day-Lewis is fucking awesome. Did you hear Aaron Taylor Johnson's reportedly in the running for the next Bond?
Yeah, I saw that, bro.
I could see it, man. He's pretty good. I've seen him in a couple things recently.
Yeah, I saw that he was in Bullet Train and he's playing Craven, and obviously he played Quicksilver.
Yeah.
And he's in all like Scott Pilgrim and all that shit, and it's cool. Yeah, I could see him being James Bond.
I never saw that one. The one like I saw recently, I saw him play a junkie, and then, oh my god, I just saw him. Nocturnal Animals with Jake Gyllenhaal and Amy Adams, Isla Fisher. That one is unreal.
Nocturnal Animals.
Yeah, that would be my recommendation of the week. It's fucked though, like it's pretty sick and twisted. It's
Michael Shannon's in it.
Yeah, it's basically these Texans run this family off the road, and yeah, they're pretty brutal to the family. Let's just say
there's some good people in this movie. You got Army Hammer, likes to eat people. What's Isla Fisher from? Like, why do I know her? Why do I recognize her so much?
Yeah, what? I've seen her in a bunch, but I can't. Yeah, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
She's in Wedding Crashers. That's where I know her from.
Oh yeah. She's one of the sisters.
Mm-hmm. She's a crazy sister. And then she's also in The Great Gatsby and Now You See Me, which I remember her from too.
She's in Great Gatsby. She's, for some reason, the one I'm thinking of is Beach Bum with fucking McConaughey and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I saw that twice, and I don't know why I watched it a second time because it's kind of terrible.
Dude, she's married to Sacha Baron Cohen.
Ew. Only because I hate Borat. I don't like that guy, but he's really good in Chicago 7. But
why do you not like fucking Borat?
I don't know. Well, I've never seen it, to be fair, but it just seems like
what?
It just seems like stupid comedy. Like, I don't know. I can't stand that comedy. Or, well, as far as I know, just any clip that I've seen, I'm just like, oh, like I don't want to listen to this man anymore.
Yeah, you sound like a hater though, bro.
Well, just for that. Well, it's funny too because there's so many movies over the years, growing up where I'm like, like have a hate on for it, and then watch it, and then I'm like, you know what? That was actually pretty solid.
You want to know what's funny? Since like at work you see me, you obviously know what I watch. That was Game of Thrones for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hated Game of Thrones because it was mainstream.
Oh, there's. I think I might have sent it to you, but.
Yeah, dude, I sent that to you. That's what
Yeah. I had to send that to my uncle earlier because it's so true. It's weird. That guy's in a lot of stuff too, though.
Tormund? Yeah, he is. When are you gonna, dude? Want to know? Yeah, you want to know what my recommendation for the week is? House of the fucking Dragon. House of the fucking Dragon. That's my recommendation, bro. How about that?
Watch. How much out of 10?
Huh?
How much out of 10?
9.
Okay.
Okay, in terms of a rating, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9. For sure.
Yeah, I know. I'll probably start. Okay.
No, you won't, man. You're such a liar.
Well, like, I want to, but I hate getting addicted, and then I gotta wait for more seasons. It pisses me off. Like,
dude, if you want to, okay, so quick side note. When people who wait for comics to finish a story arc and a trade could come out, hold on. Each comic is either 6 little books or 12 little books, okay? When a story arc is finished, the company will make a trade, okay? And they'll sell it for cheaper than if you were to buy each issue individually. So like it's more incentive to buy it. You're basically like a trade waiter for fucking shows, bro. Like literally, you sit there and just wait for everything to be done, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. Like, no, man, you gotta support it when it's going, bro.
All right,
like,
yeah, I know, fair enough. But one that did that was Titans. So
yes,
you know how I said I had to do the 4th season? Well, like I remember watching the first 2 a bunch of times. So tonight, like before we jumped on, I started the 3rd season again.
Yeah.
So I got like a couple episodes, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah. So like I'm all back into it. Like the vulgar, like mature, like 18A rated R version of superhero, like that's wicked. And what I noticed too was, you know, the kid that's delivering comics, like or not delivering comics, he's just a comic fan. He's delivering like Chinese food.
Tim Drake.
Yeah, he was in The Batman. He's one of the Train Gang people.
J. Like Cargo, yeah. Yeah.
So is it supposed to be the same character, or is it just
no?
He just happened to get both roles.
Unnamed clown kid in Batman, and then in fucking Titans, Tim Drake is one of the guys who becomes Robin in the future. So that's what. That's what his.
So that's what they're probably setting up for then, because
exactly.
Yeah, like I barely remember the 3rd season. That's why I started over again on that one. But
everybody doesn't like the 3rd season, but I like the 3rd season because I really like Red Hood.
So, yeah, he's pretty fucking creepy. Oh, and the fact that that's like Joker's origin story or whatever too.
Yes,
it's pretty solid. So.
Which when you find out who Red Hood is, it makes it even more cool because Joker killed Red Hood, and then Red Hood came back and took his old identity.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the beginning of this, like anybody who doesn't like spoilers, just stop watching and leave. Like, because we're gonna talk about a bunch of shit.
100%. It's funny because like, I was reading this thing called Three Jokers actually, and I'm gonna lend that to you. When you get a trade of it, I'm gonna lend it to you. It's a really good book.
I do want to actually read something like more than subtitles.
All the things that I have physically are either things I don't want to open, or the trades are of things that are so complicated and so mired in like prior continuity that you wouldn't gain like anything from it. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be like, you'd read it and be like, okay, so that was cool, but like, what the fuck was that? You know what I mean? Like I have no idea what the fuck happened, right? So it's just like, that's the only reason why. Like as soon as I know I have some, I lent one out to a buddy. It's a Spider-Man one called Spider-Man Life Story. You don't need to have read comics to fucking want to read it. Essentially, it's like, what if Spider-Man aged in real time? So Spider-Man came out in the 1960s. So in the first book, it's in the 60s, and he's 15. And then in the 70s, he's in his 20s, and it goes up until 2020, where he's 60 years old. And that's where the story ends. It's really, really. I'm not gonna tell you anything about that. I know you know all the villains, and you know a lot about Spider-Man, so it's one that you'll actually enjoy. I actually need to get it back from my buddy. But
I was gonna. That's where I thought you were gonna go. Is your buddy even giving it back?
No. He's read it, but we haven't seen each other. Like I've seen him, but like I never remember to ask him when I see him. Mm-hmm. But back to my original point. See, this is the thing. I can't fucking go on those little tangents there. I gotta remember.
Yeah.
I'm reading Three Jokers, and it's a lot of it focuses on the trauma around the Joker and Red Hood, but also the Joker and Batman, and also the Joker and Batgirl, because they're the 3 most people who were affected by the Joker. Because the Joker shot Barbara Gordon. I don't know if you know that. That's in the show.
Yeah.
That's in the show. Yeah. So she did. That's in the comics. It's like that's one of the most best-selling stories of all time, called The Killing Joke, where he paralyzes her, and then obviously you know about Red Hood, and then everything between Batman and the Joker over time is just trauma for Batman. So that's what it's basically about. And it's cool because it's like they do like the Joker asks like Red Hood, like, after like what I did to you, like why would you take my name? You know what I mean? Like why would you do that? And it's pretty simple, but I thought it was like pretty funny. Like Red Hood's like, why does everybody keep asking me this question? He's like, it's a joke. And I always thought that was like really, really like I really
so simple, but
I really wanted that to be in the show. Spoilers, it's not.
But they didn't.
But,
well, I guess because
exactly. But I really loved that moment. I thought that was jokes. Yeah, so I just want to throw that out there. Just
thought it was jokes, pun intended.
Yes.
That was the other thing that because aging in real time, like Titans, it's like 50-year-old Batman or whatever. when he showed up, I totally forgot. Now that I've seen Game of Thrones, I'm like, fuck off. Jorah the Andal is Batman.
Yes.
Now I can't see it. Like now, like I can't watch Titans and not think of fucking Game of Thrones.
Seriously,
it's not gonna work. It's not
well,
gonna
also,
work.
I remember it took me a while to get used to seeing Nightwing as Nightwing because he is in Pirates of the Caribbean for me. He's the guy who plays like Orlando Bloom's son.
Yeah, like the
That's
fourth or fifth one or something.
Yeah, the most recent one. He's like Orlando Bloom's son, like a Will Turner character that we all fucked with when we were younger when we watched Pirates of the Caribbean. And
I had seen the first three, and then like I hadn't seen the last one until way later, and then I forgot like everything about it. So
no, my girlfriend really likes Pirates of the Caribbean, so she'll just throw it on randomly, even though she's seen it 1,000 times.
That's fair. They are fucking wicked. That was another thing I saw, that it was Margot Robbie said that the female pirates is scrapped or whatever.
Scrapped, yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I don't care. I want to see anything with her in it. So
I don't want that from you. Like, I want you to, like, here's what I want you to be in, Margot Robbie. Go to Marvel. Go to Marvel, please. Like, I don't know who you should be yet. I don't want you to be
a good question.
I don't want you to be Sue Storm. I don't want that. I don't think you should be that.
She can replace fucking Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. How about that?
No, who would be a really good Captain Marvel, man, is Queen Marjorie from Game of Thrones, Natalie Dormer.
Oh yeah.
She's really good.
Brie Larson, because she pisses me off. She's way too like, I'm better than everybody.
I hate her. Yeah, like I don't like, get her out. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Make her go away, you know, like fuck. But yeah, who could? That's a good question for a podcast exactly like this. What should? Okay, because I keep thinking of Emilia Clarke, Margot Robbie, because Emilia Clarke is in Secret Invasion, so she is Marvel. She's in Marvel.
Who's she playing? Do we know yet, or she just?
We don't know. She's a secret character. No one wants to tell us. Yeah, that Marvel doesn't want to tell us. But I'm pretty sure she's Abigail Brand. So like, just so I'm on the record right now, before Secret Invasion comes out, before they told anybody, January 5th, 2023, Emilia Clarke plays Abigail Brand in Secret Invasion. Clip this, chat. Clip this. You see this shit.
I don't know how to do that, but
no, not you. No, it's if people who end up watching it can clip it and then fucking send it to us.
I'm gonna put it in the bio. So Emilia Clarke plays what?
Who should Emilia Clarke plays Abigail Brand.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the bio.
Perfect.
As in, remember this.
Who could Margot Robbie play? Who's important? Like, because she's a big name actor, so like, who could she play that's like important in Marvel? Good.
See, like, I don't know anybody that hasn't been done already. Like, you know, all the like the comic.
No, it doesn't matter if it's done. It just matters if their character currently has an actor. Yeah. I'd say probably one of the X-Men. I can't think of one right now. Like, who's a blonde X-Man, like villain or hero?
Yeah, or just she could switch up her hair. I'm just trying to think, like,
who would she match? Yeah,
Gwen Stacy has blonde hair, but somehow I don't see it.
I don't think she'd be a good Gwen Stacy. No.
I don't like. There's something about like, I don't know. Her shape doesn't feel.
When you watch House of the Dragon, the main girl who plays young Rhaenyra, who you'll start the show off with, she should play Spider-Gwen. Like the Into the Spider-Verse, like she's the perfect actress for that. But fuck, who could she be? That's gonna bother me if I can't get an answer right now. That's gonna bother me so fucking much. Like,
I'm trying to think of like, just the X-Men characters that I can remember. Well, I mean, she did Harley Quinn super well, and she was.
But I mean, what about like Rogue?
I can't even really remember Rogue all that well.
That's
Mystique went through my head.
Mystique has to be somebody we don't know, because Jennifer Lawrence ruined Mystique for me. So like, you need to, I love Jennifer Lawrence. And she's like, okay, she's not bad at acting. When I watch her Mystique, like, it's not bad. It's just not Mystique. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not her fault because they didn't write her well. So it's not like Jennifer Lawrence's fault per se.
Yeah.
But I don't think a big name actor should be Mystique. I think it should be. I don't think Mystique deserves.
It wasn't in the original.
No, it was Rebecca Romijn.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
All I know is that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know who she is, so she's
no. I know who she is because she played Mystique, and I have no idea what she's been up to. As we're talking about it, I'm going to type in Rebecca Romijn right now. Rebecca Romijn. Oh God. I can't believe she played fucking Mystique. That's crazy. She voices Lois Lane in the animated universe. I can't believe I've been listening to her for time and had no idea. Other than that, she's up to literally nothing. She hasn't been in like a real TV show. Okay. She's in Star Trek.
Fair enough. I typed in women in X-Men.
Yes, this is good.
So Psylocke, Rogue.
No, she couldn't
White
play
Queen, Jubilee.
Yeah. Oh yes, Emma Frost, bro. Emma Frost.
Yeah.
Emma Frost.
Type that I could totally see, and I actually know that out of half of the names on this list. I don't know.
Yeah.
Magic, X-23.
No.
I don't know those. I know Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. That would be
Rogue, Psylocke, I know. Kitty Pryde, and Phoenix, I know. But yeah, I could totally see.
Emma Frost, 110%. Like 110%. I like we're running with that too. Like that's Margot Robbie as Emma Frost. Like that is fire. Like that's a hit. Right?
Call me Marvel.
No, she was in The Punisher.
Who?
Rebecca Romijn.
As who? Wait, like John Berthel's Punisher?
No, Thomas Jane.
Fuck. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna remember that one.
Yeah, I know, me neither. But like she was Mystique in Fox Marvel, and then she was in like The Punisher as Marvel, like Marvel, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I remember seeing it. I just don't remember it at all.
Oh, I couldn't tell you one thing that happens in that movie. Whenever people try to talk to me about that movie, they're like, did you see The Punisher, like the old one? I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, no, it was good. It was great. I'm like, I couldn't tell you a single scene. I don't even know like anything. I don't know what the story is.
I think I remember a doc.
I know. I know that Jigsaw's in it.
Who the guy who plays Jigsaw in the Saw movies?
No. Like Billy Russo in The Punisher, his name is Jigsaw. And I know that he's in either the first or the second one. I can't remember. You know who was obsessed with that, bro?
Who? Like Punisher?
Yeah, no, with the old Punisher was Mitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
the original. I couldn't see that for some reason.
He's a big fan of the Punisher, which is like kind of concerning.
Well, I love John Bernthal's Punisher, but that's because he's different.
That's just lit.
Yeah.
I've never seen on TV. I've never seen a more gruesome and gory superhero fight or any fight than that one in the prison in Daredevil season 2 that the Punisher has. It's not even Daredevil who has the fight. It's literally the Punisher.
Yeah.
It's all those guys in the prison block, bro.
I had already seen Punisher, and it was my uncle that showed me. Before I watched Daredevil, he's like, okay, well, you got to see him in this one scene in Daredevil. Pulls it up. I'm like, I think I started Daredevil like 2 days later.
Dude.
Man. Because I thought Daredevil was going to be like a lot more tame too. But I didn't realize, like, no, Daredevil's actually pretty brutal too.
Daredevil's the one that started those shows. That's why.
Well, no, I know, but I just, like, for some reason I thought, like, well, I guess maybe it's because Greg's talking about watching it with his kid and whatnot. So I'm like, well, I mean, if his kid's watching it, it's probably not that bad. Then I watched it. I'm like, oh, shit,
Greg's a big judge of content. Greg likes the mature content.
Well, but, like, I think, like, I underestimated how old his son was at the time. Because when I started there, his son was, like, couldn't watch The Dark Knight yet.
Okay,
he was that young. That's fair. So in my mind, he was still that young. I hadn't I totally forgot. People age.
Yeah, no, I do that too. Yeah, he's like 14. So like.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, fuck, all right. All right,
Also, happy birthday, Greg, if you watch this, honestly.
Yeah, fair enough. Happy birthday, Greg. I'll put
when
that
we are when we are filming this, it is Greg's birthday. When it's not going to be released on Greg's birthday. But at the time of film.
Yeah, I'll do it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
What animal could you beat in a fight? I saw it. My uncle sent it to me on TikTok. And this guy's answer: about 1,200 Americans and 2,000 Brits. Like, what the fuck?
On a real note, what's the hard? Like, seriously, what is the most dangerous animal you think you could be in a fight? Realistically, like, no joke.
Yeah.
No gun either. No gun, like hand to hand.
No, like squaring up, like a kangaroo, maybe. But those guys can throw hands pretty well.
No, dude, I've seen Kangaroo Jack. I'm not trying that shit, dude. There's not a chance.
I haven't seen Kangaroo Jack, but I've seen I remember seeing this video of these two kangaroos. They look like they were fighting, but then the one punched the other kangaroo through a fence, and then it just stood there like, my bad.
Dude, if you're planning on fighting a kangaroo, you need to watch Kangaroo Jack. That's all I gotta say.
Well, is that the one with ice?
No. I can't remember who's in it. It's like there is a rapper in it though. You're right. And it came out in like 2005. It was like one of those movies. I remember I was like 7 when I loved it. And my dad showed it to me and my brothers. 7 might even be too old. I think I was like 5 when it came out. What's it called? Like 20 years ago, man. The fuck? What could I realistically beat with my hands?
Like, because like you see, I saw a video of this guy trying to like get an alligator.
What about like I was gonna say a smaller alligator or like a baby bear, maybe.
Yeah, like a small, I saw a video of this guy skiing and this bear chasing him. It looked like mid-size, maybe not cub, but mid. And these people are filming on the ski lift on the way up. I'm like, what do you do? Do you still ski down the hill, or do you just take the fucking
I'm
lift
just going
again,
yeah. Like, well, honestly, Kate, here's the thing. Is the bear in front of you in sight?
Yeah, like they were
then I'm going down. Because if I can see it,
they're watching it. They're watching it.
If you're dropping in front of it, then I'm not going. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
Like it's on the ski hill chasing after this skier, and they're like, damn.
Dude, I paid money. It's already priorly engaged in pursuing another target. And I have eyes on it. Why would I not go? Fuck it. And then when you're down there, you can just go. I would just leave. If I saw a bear at a ski hill, I'm strapped. I'm going home. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not going again.
And you gotta wonder what the guy was thinking that was getting chased by it. Like, he didn't look like he was going too quick, but I don't think that was his fault. That was just the hill.
I saw one too. I don't know if the guy was skiing, but he was on something. I think he was on an 18. He was on a 4x4, a four-wheeler, bro. And he was going through the forest, like fucking going all over everything. Like, and this fucking bear was just like, it was the scariest scene ever. It was like just straight up, like on all fours, just fucking going after him, bro. Like, it's so sketch. Like,
Jesus,
that shit's like top 10 worst nightmare. Gotta be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Yeah, like one coyote on its own, maybe. I'm such an animal lover, and I'm talking about what animal you beat.
It's like a dog. Yeah, I mean, you could totally beat one. Yeah, 100%. Could you beat 2?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know if I could either.
It's like, yeah, you only got 2 fists. They got 2 mouths. Like, they're gonna be fucking you up.
No, I'm not going for punches, bro. Like, if there's 2 going after me of anything, the first thing I'm doing is going for a kill shot on the first one that comes at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing you can do. Is like try and snap his neck like first thing, and then be like, okay, let's go. Like, it's just 1-on-1 now. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, you're screwed. Or you run, depending on the animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending where you are, if you're like in snow with no snowshoes, good luck running.
Yeah. Or if you're trying to like run away or climb, like, dude, like I saw this fucking jaguar like climb a tree and like a eagle like hit this jaguar on the head, and then this jaguar like followed it and then like jumped up this tree in 2 strides and then like bit it and then just jumped to the ground.
Jesus.
Just fuck. Animals are scary, bro. Like, I like cats more than dogs.
Damn, nature, you scary.
Yeah, dude. Cats over dogs though.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out for a lot of years, if I'm more of a cat guy or a dog guy, but I'm like, fuck, like, I don't know. I think I'm more cat. They're easier.
I'm just a cat. I don't know. I
You
like
have
them.
any cats?
No, yeah, my mom's house. Yeah, I have 2. I used to have 3 dogs and 3 cats, and then 2 dogs died, and then 1 cat died. So I have 2 dogs, 2 cats,
That
and
was
1.
like here. We had 3 cats, 2 dogs, and now we're just down to the 2 dogs.
Yeah, which is just like how it goes. Like after but it was like 15, 20 years. Like
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah. It just sucks that they can't live as long as you. But that's like birds and turtles though. Like when you commit to having one of those, like there's a story this guy was telling me at one of the jobs I was working for Chorus that this guy had a parrot and he had it for like 40 years, lost it. He's in the penthouse and it flew out the door and apparently they don't have good altitudes. This guy thought it was going to be gone for sure. Put up flyers. Somebody found it like at this place it like frequented or something. And then it got out again. This guy's thinking, second time, there's no way I'm getting this fucking bird back.
No.
Dude's like distraught. Like 2 weeks later, somebody calls his flyer. He's like, yo, can you come get your bird? I need to go to work. It's on my car and it won't let me leave. Like, that's fucking awesome, man.
That's
like it was
so
something like
funny.
it was on its hood and it wouldn't move. And the guy didn't want to hurt the thing. So he's like, and then yeah, he saw a flyer on the corner or whatever. He's like, come get your bird. I need to leave.
That's so funny. That's crazy. That's such blind luck though.
Yeah, honestly, like
Yeah.
twice.
Like birds like follow I've seen watch a bird follow a dude walking through a forest, and then you watch the bird with a drone on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then the fucking bird just follows. Oh, like a bird will just if it's your bird, it'll just follow you. It'll just circle around where you go. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you're just going somewhere and you're like, okay, I'm gonna bring my bird to your house. Is that cool? It's like, yeah. So you just let the bird out the door and it just follows your car. And you're just driving, you get in your car and you go like this, and the bird just lands on your arm. You just walk in with the bird and you're just like, yeah, it's my own. You know?
I want a dope ass pet like that. Like eventually I want to get something weird too, like a hedgehog or something.
Yeah, hedgehogs are hype. Same as Sonic.
Same as Sonic, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or Shadow, or Knuckles.
Probably Shadow, yeah.
But that's my brother's favorite. I can't steal his idea.
Yeah, Shadow's dope.
Did you saw the first 2 Sonics, right?
I saw Sonic 1 and I didn't see Sonic 2, no.
I like the second one a lot more.
I heard that, yeah.
I won't tell you what the post-credit scene is then, even though you'll figure it out from why we brought it up.
It's Shadow. I knew that already, yeah.
Yeah.
Is the third movie coming out?
I like the second one way better, to be honest.
Is there a third movie coming out?
I guess that's what the so that's what the tease is in the post credit in the second one, is that Shadow will be in the third. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Shadow's hype. Did you play that game?
I played a few. Like my brother and I played on the Genesis, the original.
No. Did you play the Shadow the Hedgehog game? That specific game. No. That game was lit. It was crazy. You literally could destroy worlds, and you were a fucking child. It was actually fun. You literally were choose the evil path and become Shadow and just destroy the universe, kill Sonic and kill. It was crazy game, bro. It was for the PS2 and GameCube and Xbox original. Yeah,
we were more Sega Genesis and Master System, and then he did get those, but yeah, we played Sonic Heroes, I think was one.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes was hype, bro. I played that with my brothers, bro.
I remember.
That was hype. Did you play any of the superhero games when you were younger, or did you play Gauntlet or anything like that?
There is a Spidey game that I think on the PlayStation 1 that I played, but
yeah. You never played Ultimate Alliance or anything like that, or X-Men?
Oh yeah. We played both of those. Those were fucking. Yeah. That was where I found my love for Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, X-Men Legends was so slept on, dude.
That sounds familiar too, but
yeah.
Yeah. On that note, let's do our recommendations because I got to go see my grandparents. Gotcha. Well, I guess you said yours was House of the Dragon.
It's got to be House of the Dragon, but also my sleeper one for everybody is The White Lotus, season 1 and 2.
Yeah, so I think I'll probably do. I said I was going to do White Lotus before House of the Dragon, but I keep getting told too much. I'll probably finish Titans and then I'll probably start House of the Dragon just because fucking fine.
You know it's good television, man. You know it.
Oh, I know it's good before going in. I just hate having to wait, but at the same time, there's a lot of them where I just rewatch the first 2 seasons anyway, and then like when the 3rd season's released, I'll just rewatch the first 2 going into it. So, but yeah, all right, fine. How many out of 10? What do you give White Lotus?
9.
All right.
Season 1, 9. Season 2, 7.5. Can't lie.
All right, fair enough. I'm going with the Nocturnal Animals, 8.1. Realistic, but if anybody wants to watch it, it's fucked up. It's gonna make you sad.
Okay, wow.
It's pretty sick and twisted, but it's good cinema.
Okay, well, then okay, sounds good. I'm actually gonna check it out. Like at least this weekend with my girl, because we never ever watch. She always rewatches stuff, and we never have anything new to watch. So a recommendation.
Is she gonna be into that though? Like it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, she likes thrillers and like psychological thrillers. She likes fucked up things.
Okay, yeah, she'll like it then.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me. Daily Show, sponsored by KD Sign Systems. They do like street signs, fucking business signs, car wraps, all that. But thanks for joining me, Darius.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Probably have you again next week.
Sounds good.